প্রিয় দর্শক, আজকে আমরা আপনাদের স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি। আমি স্বাগত সেলিম। আজ আমাদের অতিথি অ্যালায়েন্স অফ সাউথ এশিয়ান আমেরিকান লেবার অ্যাসোসিয়েশনের প্রতিষ্ঠাতা সভাপতি, ডিসি 37-এর ট্রেজারার, লোকাল 1407-এর প্রেসিডেন্ট এবং ডেমোক্রেটিক প্রেসিডেন্সিয়াল ইলেকশন ডেলিগেট মিসবাউদ্দিন। মিসবাবু, আপনাকে স্বাগত।
থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ ফর ইনভাইটিং মি অ্যান্ড ধন্যবাদ সমস্ত সকল শ্রোতা মণ্ডলীকে।
প্রিয় দর্শক, আজ আমরা কথা বলবো মার্কিন প্রেসিডেন্ট নির্বাচন 2016 নিয়ে। আগামী 8ই নভেম্বর এই নির্বাচন অনুষ্ঠিত হবে। নির্বাচন বিষয়ে ডেমোক্রেটদের হয়ে অত্যন্ত ঘনিষ্ঠভাবে কাজ করছেন মিসবাউদ্দিন। তিনি সাউথ এশিয়ানের একমাত্র ডেলিগেট, ডেমোক্রেটিক প্রেসিডেন্সিয়াল ইলেকশন ডেলিগেট, একমাত্র ডেলিগেট। বাংলাদেশের তো বটেই, একমাত্র ডেলিগেট হিসেবে আমরা তার কাছ থেকে জানবো এখানকার নির্বাচন পদ্ধতি, নির্বাচন কী হবে, কমিউনিটি কে কী নির্বাচিত হলে কমিটির জন্য কী ফলাফল বয়ে আনবে এবং বিশ্বের কী প্রভাব পড়বে, এই বিষয়ে আমরা কথা বলব। প্রথমে আমরা মেজর ভাই শুরু করতে চাই যে মার্কিন প্রেসিডেন্ট পদ্ধতিটা যদি আপনি একটু সংক্ষেপে বলেন আমাদের দর্শকদের উদ্দেশ্যে।
জি, আসলে মার্কিন প্রেসিডেন্ট নির্বাচন পৃথিবীর অন্য সব দেশের প্রেসিডেন্সিয়াল নির্বাচনের মতোই হয় 3 বছর বা 4 বছর বা 5 বছর পর পর হয়ে থাকে। তো মার্কিনীদের বিষয়টা হচ্ছে অত্যন্ত সুষ্ঠু গণতান্ত্রিক পদ্ধতি। এখানে
4 বছর মেয়াদি,
প্রতি 4 বছর পরিবর্তন। যেমন 2008 বারাক ওবামা আসছে, দ্বিতীয়বারও 2012তেও বারাক ওবামা আসছে, এখন 2016তে ডেমোক্রেটিক এবং রিপাবলিকানদের মধ্যে একটা কন্টেস্ট হবে। এবং এই কন্টেস্টগুলো শুধু আমি নাম দিয়ে দিলাম, আমার $1 মিলিয়ন আছে, আমি দাঁড়াই গেলাম, হয়ে গেলাম, তা না। এটা হচ্ছে যে আমেরিকাতে উইথিন স্টেটের ভিতরে, ইউনাইটেড স্টেটস অফ আমেরিকার ভিতরে 50টা স্টেট, আপনি বলতে পারেন 50টা দেশ নিয়ে আমেরিকা গঠিত। এখন এই 50টা দেশের প্রত্যেকটা স্টেটে ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি ডেমোক্রেটিক প্রাইমারি, রিপাবলিকান প্রাইমারি হইতে হবে। এখন এই প্রাইমারিগুলো ইলেকশনে, প্রাইমারি হচ্ছে এই ইলেকশনগুলির রেজাল্টের উপর ভিত্তি করে আর কি কে হবে আগামী দিনের প্রেসিডেন্সিয়াল ক্যান্ডিডেট ফর ইচ অফ দোজ পার্টি, রিপাবলিকান পার্টি, ডেমোক্রেটিক পার্টি। আমেরিকাতে সাধারণত প্রতি 3 জনে একজন ডেমোক্রেটিক রেজিস্টার্ড। সেজন্য আপনি দেখবেন যে ডেমোক্রেটিকদের ডেলিগেট সংখ্যা প্রায় 4800। অন দি আদার সাইড রিপাবলিকানদের ডেলিগেটের সমান সংখ্যা হচ্ছে 2400, কাছাকাছি 2400, প্রায় অর্ধেক। এই যে এর পিছনে সবচেয়ে মূল কারণটা হচ্ছে যে রিপাবলিকানদের অ্যাফিলিয়েটেড মেম্বারশিপ অনেক কম ডেমোক্রেটদের তুলনায়। নিউ ইয়র্ক সিটিতে, যে সিটিতে আমরা বাস করি, এখানে প্রতি 5 জনে একজন রিপাবলিকান, 4 জন ডেমোক্রেট। তো সেজন্য এই ধরনের নির্বাচনগুলিতে সাধারণত বলতে গেলে সবসময় ডেমোক্রেটিক পার্টি থেকে উইন করা উচিত। তাই সেজন্য দেখতেছে নিউ ইয়র্ক সিটিতে 50টা সিটি কাউন্সিল, এর মধ্যে 47টাই ডেমোক্রেট, 3টা মাত্র রিপাবলিকান, কারণ এভরিবডি ইজ এ ডেমোক্রেট। ইন দি প্রেসিডেন্সিয়াল ইলেকশন also Democratic Party should win without any, we call it flying color. But because of the issues related to the American people, then a Democrat will become a Republican if a Republican guy giving a good agenda, good issues, good ideas about the country's next 4 years. আমাদের এই যে প্রেসিডেন্সিয়াল প্রাইমারি যেটা শুরু হয়েছে গত বছর থেকে, তো এই
সাধারণত নির্বাচনের 1 বছর আগে থেকে,
নির্বাচনের at least 1 year before, 1.5 years before they announce, within a year they start the primary elections. So primary elections generally January, February, March, April, up to June. All it's like we are still expecting next Tuesday will be in Indiana, then June 4 will be in California. So we have around 10 states left, 40 states is done. So out of these 40 states, if you remember, Republican Party has 18 presidential candidates. Now 3 of them is left. Democratic Party has only 4 candidates. Now 2 of them is still left. Bernie Sanders, who is an independent, running as a Democrat, he is still there, but we know that he cannot make it because mathematically it is impossible. Same thing with the Republican Party. Donald Trump is almost there. The remaining people to get the nomination will be mathematically impossible. So we are thinking that even if some 10 states is still left, we think that Hillary will be the Democratic candidate and Donald Trump will be Republican candidate. And the presidential election will continue now on, and the general election is in November 8th. Before that, in June, there will be a congressional primary. In September, there will be assembly and senate primary across the New York state. So then we will see in November who wins. But it is my strong belief that the agenda that Hillary has and the agenda that Trump has, I think in the coming questions when you ask me, I'll be able to detail some.
July convention, Democratic convention, national convention,
Yeah.
July.
Yeah, July 25 to 28.
25 to 28.
28 in Philadelphia. And Republican convention is in Cleveland just 3 weeks before.
আগে তাদেরটা হয়ে যাবে। আর যে বিষয়টা আপনি বলছেন যে প্রার্থী হওয়ার যে ইয়েটা, কারা কিভাবে প্রার্থীটা হয়, প্রাইমারিতে কারা অংশগ্রহণ করতে পারবে, তার পদ্ধতিটা যে
anybody in America can run as far as they have the political affiliation. If I am a Democrat, I can run too. The question is, can I win? So in general, the Democratic Party, or in this case Republican Party, when it opens, they see who are the candidates. In general, a senator is the candidate, a governor general is the candidate. In this case, in Republican Party, Donald Trump, he has always been progressive. But this time he saw the opportunity and he's running as a Republican candidate. But I think some of his ideas, though they are vicious, but some of them is related to the progressiveness. We'll discuss in the coming questions.
দলের কি ভূমিকা থাকে সেখানে? প্রাথমিক অবস্থায় দলের কোনো কিছু থাকে কিনা কারণে?
No, the party itself will always encourage people. But as the primary continues, when the party sees who is going ahead, whose agenda is echoing to the people, who is saying the right thing, who can unify the party slowly starts leaning towards that candidate. Like in our Democratic Party, the party started leaning towards Hillary Clinton almost from the beginning, because she is the most experienced, she is the most reliable, she is the most leadership quality. So we thought that she will be the best, and that is why Democratic Party did not blindly support her, but has thought that she will be the one needed to come forward. In the Republican Party, even as of today, they don't have a candidate. They are very shocked that Donald Trump has done what he has done so far. Unfortunately, Republican Party, those who are affiliated to the Republican Party, and some states as independent can vote in the primaries. These are people who are upset with the current government system, those who are upset with the Congress that they are not doing enough, those who are upset that the President Obama said he's going to do so much, but he could not do. Why he could not do, they don't understand. They think that when the elected official they run, they give you promise but never keep it. So that is why some of these Republican supporter and some of the independent supporter, even in that case some Democrats, that is why you saw Bernie Sanders did so well, because whatever Bernie said, that makes sense. But what the people, those who are supporting him, do not understand, that he can say anything he wants, but in order to those things to happen, he needs the support of the Congress, and Congress is not in favor. So that is the problem. সমস্যাটা ওখানেই হচ্ছে।
মার্কিন প্রেসিডেন্ট হওয়ার জন্য কি কি যোগ্যতার প্রয়োজন হয়?
যোগ্যতা বলতে you must be a by born citizen of the United States and you are 35 years old. That's the only qualification. Education is not a qualification. Political empowerment is not there. You don't have to be elected something in order to now be elected as a
আর্থিক বিষয়টা কিরকম?
So আর্থিক বিষয় is not an issue too, because the money in American election, the candidate don't need to worry about the money. Money comes from volunteer like me who is working for the party. We give the money. Like if you have heard, Bernie Sanders collected $27 on an average from 7 million people. So now he don't need more than that. He still have money in his fund, but he's slowing down his campaign. I think he has let 2/3 of his people is going out of the campaign. He's laying them off. So Money comes from the public, from the people, from the volunteers, from the organization that supports you and your cause. So money is not an issue. Educational qualification is not an issue. The issue is that, of course, among all the candidates, like in Democratic Party, why Hillary is winning? Because she's the most experienced Democrat right now in those who are among the candidates from the beginning. She was the First Lady for 8 years. She was the Secretary of State for the 4 years. She was the Senator from New York State, got elected for 12 years but served around 10 years. So that is why she is the most qualified candidate in our recent memory.
আর্থিক যে বিষয়টা বলেন ফান্ডরাইজিং এর মেইন যে উৎসটা সেটা কিভাবে শুরু করবে এবং কারা সেটা করতে পারবে?
Fundraising, you have to have a registration with the state and city board of elections. Once you have a fundraising committee, you register it with the state election commission and with the city election commission, and that Internal Revenue Service will give you a federal ID. It's called EIC number. So once you have all those, now under the committee can announce, say if I run for a city council, or I'm just giving you an example, city council. So it will be MAP for council. So now the committee is called for MAP for the council or MAP for New York. So then that committee will call for a fundraising dinner, fundraising lunch, fundraising gathering. People will bring money, $20, $50, $100, $200. Sometimes there is a limit that for city council election, any individual people can give up to $2,950. You cannot give them $2,955. So if you can give up to $2,950, so it is a limit. If I get 100 people, I get $295,000. So that is how the money comes. Money has never been an issue. And then of course, throughout the campaign, once they see that you are doing better than they expected, or you are doing up to their expectation, so they can now give you more money. And there is no particular funding in somewhere waiting for you to run, and that fund will come and join you. Of course, in America, there is a system that it's called Citizen Commission. That is one of the problem, that any big millionaire or billionaire can give a candidate money, and that candidate can use that money to get elected, which is very wrong. And I think Democratic Party very strongly opposing that. আমরা আশা করি যে যদি হিলারি ইলেক্টেড হয় তাহলে কংগ্রেসে একটা বিল আসবে, যে বিলের মাধ্যমে কোনো ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল পিপল cannot spend more money than the সাধারণ people. In other words, as I mentioned, anybody can give $2,950. Nobody should be able to give you $100 million for a campaign and then he gets all the benefits of it. So that is what is it.
পার্টির এখানে কোনো ভূমিকা থাকে কিনা?
Party will help you in organizing. Party will help you providing the volunteers.
প্রাইমারিতে যেতে না পর্যন্ত পার্টি
party does not play any role. Rather, you as a candidate raise money, will give the money to the party, so that party can distribute that money to all over the country, so that the city, so that the congressional, like Congress, I think there are 435 congressmen, 100 senators, so total 535. I think 489 has an election this November. So Hillary Clinton has raised almost $35 million for Democratic Party to distribute that money throughout the country, so that Democratic Congress get elected and can take the majority in the Congress and in the Senate. We may not be able to take the majority in the Congress this year, but we are strongly expecting and believing that Senate will come back to the Democratic Party.
এই যে ফান্ডটা তারা ফান্ডরেজিং করার পর যে টাকাটা থাকলো, দেখা গেল যে কেউ আর একটু এক জায়গায় গিয়ে তার আর সে ড্রপ আউট হয়ে গেল, তখন তার যে মানিটা, যে কালেকশন করা মানি, সেটা কি হবে?
সেই মানি তার যে অ্যাকাউন্ট ক্রিয়েট করা হয়েছে, যে গ্রুপ করা হয়েছে, ওটা তো দ্যাট ইজ রেজিস্টার্ড উইথ ইন্টারনাল রেভিনিউ সার্ভিস. Definitely at the end of the year they have to file taxes. Once they file tax return and continue to monitor audit by CPA firm, outside independent firm, they can keep that money until such time he runs again, or he use it for some reason that is permissible under the Internal Revenue Code. You just cannot take that out money because I
Personal.
raised that money, I can use it for personal, no personal reason.
পরে যদি নির্বাচন না করে এই ইয়াটা অর্থটা কোথায় যাবে?
সেটার একটা এক্সেপশন আছে, এক্সেপশন করা যাবে। In the Internal Revenue Service there is a code under which the Democratic Party and that candidate will decide that because I am not running anymore, I have no plan to run, then someone who is running in that district can get the advantage of that money, or that money may be able to transfer over to the Democratic Party under certain guidelines are met by the Internal Revenue Service.
ডেমোক্রেটিক পার্টি গুলো ডেমোক্রেটিক পার্টিতে যাবে এবং
Yes.
রিপাবলিকান গুলো রিপাবলিকান
Exactly,
যাবে।
exactly.
আর খরচের পদ্ধতিটা কি সেটা
Because
একটু বলো।
everything has to be done by the book. In other words, a candidate cannot come to the Bronx and say, I want to give you $100,000, arrange it. He does not do that. You will be arranging it. He will not even reimburse you. So what is the expense? Now, he is flying out from California. He took a chartered plane. That 100,000 he can pay from the campaign. Now he needs lot of dresses. He can buy all those dresses for the election purpose. He can not use the suit to go to his mother-in-law's house, father-in-law's house. He can only use for the campaign. Very simple. This is very strict. You cannot use the campaign money for any personal gain. The only thing, everything has to be related to the campaign. So, if we call a meeting and from whole state, 200 people came. If there is an expense related to that, to give them food, to give them this, that he can spend because it is legitimate meeting and planning going on. But he cannot, because you went there, I am giving you $500, take it home, each of you take $500 and go and campaign for me. Cannot do that. The only way, completely legitimate. So now, you are running and you hire me as your campaign manager. You can say you are going to give me $100,000 salary. That salary can come from the campaign fund. But if you are telling me go and get voter, give them $100 each, that
No
cannot
volunteer.
be done. No volunteer get paid. Yes, yes.
And
There are some paid volunteer, and most of the people, those who campaign in an election, is unpaid, and they pay. Even they eat from their own money. When they go for a rally, when they go for a demonstration, when they go in support of a candidate, it is completely your own effort.
শুধু ম্যানেজার ক্যাম্পেইন ম্যানেজার শুধু
Campaign manager, no, there are other. So there are some paid volunteers too, like those who are bringing you the flyers, campaign literature. They have to be continuously in the office related to that campaign and printing those materials, bringing those materials, distributing those materials entire state, entire city, entire country. It's a lot of effort.
বাঙালিরা কি সেখানে এই দায়িত্বটা পাওয়ার বা paid-
We have many Bangladeshis working in Barney's campaign and working in Hillary's campaign.
paid
Pay. Now the problem is that in order to reach that level, you have to be very much involved for a long time. You just cannot expect that election came and I am making telephone calls for her or him and they are going to pay me. That's not it. So you have to be involved. Like people like me, if I ever want to go to the campaign to pay me to do the campaign, I can do that because they already know me for a long time. I have been there. Now I don't do that because I am, I have my own job, I have my own business. That is why I don't have time. So now the idea remains very simple, that people, those who want to rise within the party structure of Democrats and Republicans, they should be always involved in the Democratic or Republican maneuver. Now, in New York City, there is no reason you to go to Republican, you will never win in anything. So you want to be in Democrat. So now, there are five borough chairmen of the Democratic Party. I think those who are in Queens, they should be able to work with the Queensboro chairman of the Democratic Party, which is Joe Crowley. I just came from Brooklyn. This is Frank Sidio. He is the Democratic Party chair. So now, if he calls you to do something, and you do that, next time if there is opportunity comes, someone to be paid, he will call you first because he knows without getting paid, you always try to volunteer. So now, this is how it works.
আরেকটা বিষয় আপনি বলছেন যে ব্যক্তিগত যে খরচের বিষয়, ফান্ড রাইজিং এর বাইরে একজন ধনাঢ্য ব্যক্তি কি পরিমাণ সেখানে খরচ করতে পারে এরকম বিষয়?
In the current American system, especially the Supreme Court of the United States 3 years ago said that anybody, any foreigners, any businessman can spend as much as that person wants to spend for an election. That is why you may have heard Koch brothers. There are two brothers, they are billionaire. They spend millions of dollars for Republican and against the Democratic Party and against labor unions. Now, nobody can stop them because the Supreme Court said they can do. That is what Democratic Party is saying, that if they go into power, power means not only getting the presidential position, also they get the majority in the Congress and majority in the Senate. They are thinking that they will change that anyone who has money cannot spend money. It will be only public who are voting. They will give, like they gave Bernie $27 each. These are the money should be spent on the election, not save 27 million by one guy.
ওই টাকাটার কোনো হিসাব কি দিতে হয়?
Every money.
না, ওই যে ব্যক্তিগতভাবে যারা
No, that is also, yes, you are right. Now, if I am a millionaire and I give $1 million to Hillary campaign, I don't have to show any statement on that because I will only say I gave Hillary $1 million. Now, Hillary don't have to say how she is spending that $1 million, but she cannot cheat with this. Her campaign cannot cheat with the Internal Revenue Service. They have to submit the tax return for that campaign for that period, saying that this is how we spend that $1 million. So some funding, which is called super funding, as you have heard maybe, that is the one they can spend any way they want. They don't have to tell how they spend, but they have to show the account where the money went to the Internal Revenue Service. And
আর ডেলিগেটরা কিভাবে, যেমন আপনি সাউথ এশিয়ান একমাত্র ডেলিগেট নির্বাচিত, এই পদ্ধতিটা কি, কিভাবে ডেলিগেট নির্বাচন?
ডেলিগেট নির্বাচিত মানে whoever will become the president every 4 years will be the final say of that party. In other words, like Obama is the president now. Obama is the final sayer. Nobody can say about Democratic Party more than him. Whatever he said, that's it. Even if Democratic Party has a chairman. In the state, governor, if governor is Democrat, Democrat will only listen to the governor. If governor is the Republican, the Republican has to listen to him. So in New York State, our governor is Andrew Cuomo, he is the Democrat. So now, during this election, whenever this election comes, governor will decide in entire state, there are 247 delegates who will run as a delegate. So now the recommendation will go from the county, like Queens is a county, Brooklyn is a county, Bronx is a county, Staten Island is a county, Manhattan is a county. So county send a list of maybe 100 people each county to the governor.
লিস্টে কে পাঠায়?
The county chairman.
Democratic,
Democratic, Republican. So when it goes to the governor, if for the Democratic Party, governor then chooses, no, I have only 247, but 500 name came. So that is why you will see many state senator, many state assembly, many city council member could not become a delegate. So now, when I was selected 6th position in my congressional district, which is Grace Meng is our congressman, it's called Congressional District 6. The governor choose 6 people. 4 of them are city council member, 1 of them are assembly member, 1 of them is the district leader. I am the only one who is a union guy, a community guy, Bangladeshi guy. So then when the election happened, I got the 6th highest vote, means I am the last one, but at least I got elected. So now I got around 22,370 votes. Now আমাদের কমিউনিটির 22,000 ভোট নাই, 22,000 ভোট আসছে সমস্ত আমেরিকান থেকে। আমি যে ডিস্ট্রিক্টে less than 2,000 South Asian voter, less than 2,000 বাঙালি সাউথ এশিয়ানের ভিতরে, বাঙালি বোধহয় শতকরা 300-400 লোক ভোট দিচ্ছে। আচ্ছা, আর ভোট দিলেও আমাদের লোকদের মোটামুটি এবার একটা প্রবণতা ছিল বার্নিকে সাপোর্ট করার জন্য। তো এখন আপনি you want to vote, you will vote Bernie and you cannot choose a delegate for Hillary. I expect that way. Maybe some of them has voted for me too. But the good thing is that 22,370 ভোট ছিল, বার্নির যে হাইয়েস্ট ভোট পাইছে তার থেকে 3,000 ভোট বেশি। তো সেদিক থেকে একটা বেনিফিট ছিল না। আপনার প্রশ্নটা ছিল যে আমরা কিভাবে নির্বাচিত
সিলেক্টেড
তো ফার্স্ট
সিলেক্টেড কিভাবে
first was selected by the governor. Once your name is on the ballot, now there is no alternative. Either you will be elected or you will be selected. You will be defeated. But in our case, because Hillary did in my district, I think Barney got 43%, which he did very well, and 57% got by Hillary. So 57 and 43, that was the ratio. So that way, top 6 became elected. Now, proratedly, Barney also got a lot of delegates. So what will happen when we go to the convention? If it is Barney who is not the candidate, he is going to give all his delegates to Hillary. If Hillary is not the delegate, Hillary will give all the delegates to the Barney, and Barney will be the candidate. So now, what happened? I give you in 2008. In 2008 also, I was elected as a delegate of Hillary. But Obama won the majority. So when we went to the convention, so it started on Monday, but at Tuesday, Hillary spoke, and Hillary said that all my delegate that pledged to me, now I am giving it to Obama. And that way, so I became an Obama delegate at the convention. Same thing can happen this year. Even if some of them are Bernies, they will become Hillary's when they go to the convention. Because I don't see Bernie can win anymore.
কিন্তু সেখানে ন্যাশনাল কনভেনশনে প্রার্থী পরিবর্তনের কোনো সুযোগ থাকে কিনা?
ডেমোক্রেটিক পার্টিতে খুব কম, বাট রিপাবলিকান পার্টিতে you have to have the majority. So now it looks like Trump may not have he may have a shortage of 25 to 35 delegates. If it is a shortage, so there will be a ballot there in Cleveland. In that ballot, if 35 people more votes for Trump, he is already the delegate. But if he does not get first time, he remains the same, whatever his delegate, short of 35, and the other get there. So then the remaining 3 again will run within the convention hall, and then the voting will happen second time. At the second ballot, now there will be 2 candidates only, because third one will be eliminated. Among these 2, say it is Trump and the other guy, what is his name? Cruz, Trump and Cruz. Trump and Cruz are running. So now, if the Trump's people again all voted for him, and Cruz people vote for him, but what is that? YU governor? His people votes for Cruz, and also that the Florida senators people votes for the Cruz. So that way it will become now again. Still he did not get 1247 that he needed. Still it is a shortage. Then there will be a third election. In that third election, whoever wins will be the candidate. Now, according to Trump, he is going to fight that. He will not let that happen. There will be a riot there, and so on and so forth. Trump is a crazy guy. He can do anything at any time. He has money. He will say that, beat him. If you have to go to the court, I'll pay for the fees. So those kind of things. This guy should not be even considered to be the presidential candidate, but looks like he will be the candidate. But I think he should be defeated with all our heart and soul. Everybody, everywhere should work hard. Immediately they know that Trump is the candidate, and we must beat him in November.
সেটা যে বিষয়টা বললাম যে যদি তার প্রাইমারি ডেলিগেট সংখ্যা যদি প্রাইমারিতে তার হয়ে যায় সন্তোষজনক, সেখানে তো পরিবর্তন সুযোগ থাকে না।
No way. Once you have the majority, there is no way they can change it.
দলের কোনো ভূমিকা সেখানে থাকে না।
No, because party has to give up there, because party failed to make the real candidate. So that is why they now will have a phony candidate who will claim that he is the one who is their real candidate, and that is the way election will happen.
ইলেকশনের যে পদ্ধতিটা কি প্রাইমারি এবং ককাস যে বিষয়টা থাকে যে এই বিষয়টা
caucus is that you come like you and I are now here. If you ask me, we are of course two will be difficult to determine. If there is a third party here, so 3 of us. Now, if we say that let us vote on an issue, we have to do it in front of 3 of us. So you are saying that I am voting for Hillary, I am saying I am voting for Hillary, and the third person said I am voting for Bernie. So now 2 and 3. 2 and 1. Caucus in caucus.
Delegated,
no. Our voting is very simple. Voting is that when I vote, nobody sees whom I voted. So that is the beauty of the voting. The result will be the same. So now, If it is in a caucus state, so you got 2, I got 1. Delegate, there are 3 delegates. I'll get 2, he will get 1. In the election process, if I get 60% of the vote, you get 40% of the vote, the delegate will be distributed according to 60 and 40. So if there is 100 delegates, I'm just giving you an example, 60 I won, 40 he won, so it will be distributed according to that. So the caucus is the practically you are voting in front of us, you are coming in a room, these are Hillary, these are Bernie. You know who is Bernie, Bernie knows who is Hillary. That is the
registered voter by
exactly. Also registered voter, yes, also registered voter.
Delegate যে বিভিন্ন স্টেট থেকে আসে সেটা যে এই সংখ্যা
In Democratic Party there is 1000 super delegate. The remaining 3800 is pledged delegate. Pledged delegate means those who are getting elected through the process of election. Selected by the Democratic Party, elected by the people, which I was one of them. I am a pledged delegate. I said that I am running and I am running in support of Hillary. Same thing Bernie's people also said that I am running as Bernie's support. These are pledged delegates. On top of that, in New York State there is I think around 35 super delegate. Governor is a super delegate. He don't have to say I am Hillary supporter, I am Bernie supporter. He can go up to the convention and then say I am. But in our case, I think around 480 already said that they are Hillary delegate, and 19 or 29 so far said that they are Bernie's delegate. So Bernie is losing in every way you look at it, because he just cannot make it happen by the pledged delegate, nor he can do it by the super delegate.
এখানে আপনি যদি ক্লিয়ার করেন যে যখন প্রাইমারি হলো নিউ ইয়র্কে প্রাইমারি হলো এখানে ডেলিগেটের ভোটার যারা সাধারণ ভোটার তারা ভোট দেয় এখানে ডেলিগেট যে সংখ্যাটা কিভাবে নির্ধারিত
ওকে সেটাই বলছি 247 delegate was elected in New York State. Bernie on an average received 28% to 43% of the total vote. So now Bernie also won 6 congressional districts. In New York State, there are 29 congressional districts. 27 congressional districts. Bernie won 6 of them. All the delegates within that district goes to him.
Delegate kara sekhane?
Delegate do the same thing in New York. In District 6, I was a delegate. 6 of us.
Nirbachito delegate. Kintu emne sadharon.
No, plus these are we are nirbachito. Those who are nirbachito. Karonki boli amra pledged delegate. Pledged delegate was 247. Out of that 247, he got around 93, and the remaining went to Hillary. On February 19, April 19, April 19 primary. Those who are super delegate, most of them, including the governor, lieutenant governor,
নির্বাচিত প্রতিনিধিরা
no, নির্বাচিত প্রতিনিধিরা, yes, all the Congress 27 of them. Almost all of them, and 2 senators, almost all of them is supporting Hillary. So they don't have to go for a vote. They just say that we like Hillary, we want Hillary to be the candidate. So that way. In our case, as I pledge to Hillary, can I change it now? I cannot change it now. I can only change it when I'm in the convention on the floor. If Hillary herself goes there and says, no, look, I am not going to run anymore, I'm going to give all my delegate to Bernie, then I become Bernie's delegate. Then there will be another election, vote within the floor there. There will say that we all support Bernie, like the way we did in 2008 for Obama.
ডেলিগেটের ভোটটা কিভাবে হয় যে যখন সাধারণ নির্বাচনটা হয় এখানে যে সাধারণ যে ডেলিগেটরা তারা যে এমনি যে আমরা যে ভোট দিই সাধারণ ভোটাররা রেজিস্টার্ড ভোটাররা এই ভোটের পদ্ধতিটা কি
same means it will be
আলাদা ব্যালট পেপার
no, it will be in the convention hall. In the
convention বাইরে যেগুলো প্রাইমারি ইলেকশন
no in the whatever you did on April 19 you went to vote and they gave you a ballot. On the left side it was first Bernie, then Hillary. You choose one. Then on the right side, first 6 was Hillary, no, Bernie. Bernie has 5 in my district. Bernie has 5 of them. He should have 6, but he could not find another one. So he has 6, and then Hillary 6. So now, if you voted for Hillary, in general you will vote Hillary's 6th delegate. Sometime, like I ran from Bangladeshi, maybe Bangladeshi people went there, They voted for Bernie there, but here they came. Even they saw Bernie's all delegate, they may have voted for me. I am not sure, but I'm saying that it could be, and I would have done that.
বার্নি এবং হিলারি দুই জায়গা থেকে উনি নির্বাচিত করতে পারেন।
Delegate দুই জায়গা থেকে, yes, delegate out of these 11 names, he could have choose any 6, any 6. So that is how it will work. In the same election, same ballot, in the same page, Hillary's name and the delegate's name are in the same, Bernie's name and Bernie's delegate are on the same page. And the night result came, and result also came the same way. They don't tell you the delegate result because it's a very small, infinite thing, very tiny thing. It does not have any value in general election. And also, delegate is not a very big thing. What happens, it is big only up to the nomination. When the acceptance speech given by the presidential candidate, it is good up to that time. After that, nobody is going to ask. Now everybody is calling me, how you are doing, do you like it? Oh my God, you became elected. As a delegate, everybody loves it. But after the election, especially, acceptance speech will be over, we have no value, and it is done.
হিলারি প্রাইমারিতে যদি হিলারির কাঙ্ক্ষিত ডেলিগেট সংখ্যা হয়ে যায়, জি, তাহলে তো সেখানে আর পরিবর্তনের কোনো সুযোগ থাকবে না। সেটা তো
কনভেনশন পরে at that time there will be no election for the candidate.
আপনি মনে করেন যে সেটা হিলারির কতটুকু আর বাকি রয়েছে?
Not much because she is already ahead by almost 500 plus delegate, and I think also within the next 10 election, next state, Indiana she is ahead by 15 points. California she is still ahead by 27 points. So what we are saying that after this election is over, she will have a 23-47. I think she will become candidate. In case, in our simplicity, we say that she is the candidate. Now, still delegate is very important. Why? Because when National Convention. Why? Because the campaign agenda, Hillary is now giving all these speeches wherever she goes. She gives it from her own. She thinks that this is what will attract people. Party does not say anything to her. She keeps saying. But at the convention, party will say, this is what will be the agenda. This is how you will be speaking. Your constitution. Yes. In that thing, when we do those things, all those agenda, all those platform, all those issues will be voted there. So now what my role will be there? So when we see there that they are talking about religious issue, we will see that all religion given same value are not there. That is what we make sure. When they are talking about the international global issues, global economy, global political situation, we will see that whether they will be exerting when they are elected fairness to all over everybody, everywhere. Now, we know that Israel and Palestinian issue has been very tremendous and grave issue for most of us, who is from South Asian, who is from Middle Eastern, especially those who know what is happening there last 60 years. So what we are saying there, that it is not, we are not saying that why you have to like Israel so much. We are showing that why you have to dislike Palestine when their causes are same. So what we are saying that the two-state solution that America has been advocating but has never happened. It is not happening because they are one-sided most of the time. We are saying that no, come, join, be fair and resolve this Palestinian conflict forever.
7 দিন সেখানে এই যে 7 দিনের কনভেনশন সেখানে কিভাবে সেই
I think the 4 days you will see this year because it is very close. You can go in the morning and come back at night. Generally, convention starts at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. goes up to 11 p.m. So this 4 to 11, 7-8 hours. Sometimes it goes 11:30, 12. So this 7-8 hours per day is the real convention in the convention hall. But from the morning till 3 p.m. there will be a lot of seminar, workshop, issues will be discussed, different party, different group, different social organization, even there is a caucus called Muslim caucus. There is a Muslim caucus come, they also sit down, there also politician comes and speaks, and they also create some agenda type, and that goes to the platform. Now, throughout this process, this is where you influence, and I am expecting that this year my group, Alliance of South Asian American Labor, will take a group there. We will be talking, we will be meeting with many people. They will not be able to go inside the delegate conference, but they will be able to go all these seminars, most of these seminars, most of these workshops, wherever these agendas will be discussed. They can be seen there as a witness, can be there as they can ask a question. So those are the things we need to be part, especially South Asian people. I call them brown people. It is all a word used before. This political gathering, whether it is Republican in Cleveland or Democrat in same 4 days, we should be there. They should see that brown people are walking around. The way they will see the African American are there, they will see that Latinos are there, they will see Jewish people are there. I think we should be there. Not only our politics should not end at the defeat of Bernie, we should continue to improve on our politics. We should continue to bring our agenda forward. Look, once we keep talking about our agenda, politicians will pick up those as their agenda. Once that happens, we already won. If it continue to happen, we will slowly but surely will see that our community is getting the benefit of it. That is my goal.
এবারে নির্বাচনে যা প্রাইভেটে যা দেখলাম যে আমাদের বাঙালিদের বেশিরভাগ কিন্তু সেন্ডার্সকে সমর্থন দিয়েছেন, এটা বিষয়টা
এটাই হচ্ছে আসলে politics is something, it just does not happen. You cannot be politically involved thinking that you know everything. What you need to do, you can do politics at any time. Like most Bangladeshi, South Asian, few did Bernie's campaign, and I have no problem with that. At least they learn how to do a campaign. What is important, they need to see the context. If Bernie wants to make college education free, I love him the most because I have 5 children who went to college. I think spent over $1 million for 5 of them, and I am still spending. The question is that if it is free, I will vote for him. The question is that he has not been able to tell me how he is going to make it free. So when asked over the last few months, he said that he will tax the rich. He thinks that top 1% has 80% of the wealth. Everybody knows the poor are getting poorer, the rich are getting richer. The gap is wider and wider. I understand that. This is beautiful saying. So now you will tax the rich. He thinks that $1 trillion will come from there, and that is how he will make college and higher education free. The question is that it has to come from the Congress. Now, if you go to the Congress in the current format, if you ask them that I want to give a tax cut, to the millionaire, they will take it, grab it immediately. If you want to say that I am going to increase the taxes on millionaire, you cannot have, no way you can do anything.
Democrats সেটা সমর্থন করবে কিনা?
Most Democrats will do. Some Democrats will do. But the problem is that if you do not have a super majority, or if you do not have a majority with the Democratic president, it will never happen. So, in order to happen, first of all, you have to have the Democratic president. Second thing, you have to have a Democratic House representative, and then you have to have a Democratic Senate. We have only president. You saw Obama has been struggling. The only thing that he has done is the Obamacare, or what we know, call as Affordable Health Care Act, which is a good thing. 33 million people got covered by that, and children under age 23 to 26 get covered now by the employer. It is a very good thing. That Obamacare, they have brought the bills, the Republican, over 100 times to nullify it, to stop it. You don't know, which I know, and our community people mostly don't know, that Obama has been opposed by the Republican Congress more than the Democratic Congress has opposed Nixon, Reagan, the 2 Bushes. So we are talking 4 presidents. During those 4 presidents, Democrat was the majority. They opposed less than the only Republican is in majority. For last 6 years, they oppose Obama more than that. So that alone means if you don't have the majority in the Congress, you cannot do anything. So now, when Bernie said he's going to make the free school, our people jump on his boat because, oh my God, that's the best thing. When Bernie said that I'm going to break the bank is too big. I understand bank is too big, and that is why we pay interest and also service charge. Even your poor people cannot have an account and less than $1,500, they charge you service charge. I know it is big bank, that is how they do their business. So he's going to break it. How he's going to break it? He has to go to Congress. Where is the Congress who will say, oh, so nothing he can do. Something you cannot do. You cannot even promise that. That was Bernie's problem, that he promised those things. At the same time, Bernie has never been Democrat. He has always run against Democrat and got elected as the mayor, got elected as the city council, got elected as the Congress, got elected as the senator. All of a sudden,
independent.
Always independent. So independent means he has to run against a Democrat to beat him. So now, all of a sudden, oh, of course, good thing. He has always voted with the Democrats in the Congress and in the Senate. That's good. That is why he is still there. So now, all of a sudden, you came to be the candidate of the Democratic Party. Party will be very slow on you because they know that you gave them very hard time throughout your life. You get what I'm saying? So now, at the same time, any person who ever became the presidential candidate has always helped the party. Bernie never helped the party too. So that is why it is so many things I knew from the beginning that he cannot go very far. Even if he's winning after his states, it is not going to work. Our people thought that he will be very good for Muslims because he says so. Our people thought that he will be very good for the small businesses because he said so. Our people thought that he will be very good for family education, children education, and he said so. But all of this together, to my mind, to my analysis, is impossible for him. No. So that is it. So now, at the same time, what Hillary is saying, Hillary has a wonderful relation with the Congress. I know that people knows otherwise too, because she has been opposed by the Republican machine more than anybody opposed in Democratic Party, which is all right too, because there was a Hillary care before Obama care. That did not go through because of the Republican Party. But still she will be able to make things happen in the Congress, and that is why her promise is very limited. What she is saying that this economy will grow, and it has been proven during her husband's time. Her husband left a surplus to the second Bush. He left a deficit for Obama. Obama has turned around the economy more than any other president could have ever done. So all these things are very legitimate, very understandable, and we know if Hillary is getting elected, it will be internationally good because she visited 104 countries when she was the Secretary of the State. I think they said that the previous 4 Secretary of State did not even visit total that many countries. So now, if you go to a country, you know the culture of that country, you understand there. I think when she was in Pakistan and even in Bangladesh, they let her wear scarves. That is how it is. So she knows that the Muslims needs to have scarves. And that is why in America, even in White House today, I think you guys saw that recently that one of the Bangladeshi is working with the hijab, and that is what it is.
আরেকটা বিষয় যে হিলারির বিষয় যখন একটা কথা আসছে যে ডক্টর ইউনুসকে নিয়ে যে ক্লিনটন ফাউন্ডেশনকে এবং হিলারি আবার ডক্টর ইউনুস সেন্টারকে যে কিছু অর্থের বিষয় ব্যাপারে দেখেছেন, এই বিষয়টা একটু বলেন।
আমার জানা মতে ইউনুসকে টাকা দেওয়ার জন্য ইউনুসের যে সব প্ল্যান এবং প্রোগ্রাম নিয়ে সে কাজ করে আমাদের দেশে এবং বিদেশে, তাকে টাকা দেওয়ার জন্য সারা পৃথিবী অপেক্ষায় বসে আছে। কারণ he reached that level. They will not even ask him a question except he has to fill out the particular forms. He has people who do those things. Now, Clinton's global initiatives gives money worldwide, helps wherever there is a vulnerability in any area of human life, whether it is poor country, developing country, anywhere. So now, Yunus, what he does, his plan and program, whatever he does, I think it is very renowned worldwide. Look, I think he is known to the world more than any human being on earth today alive. I never met Yunus, but I love him only for that reason alone. And I don't have any relation with him, but I think the relation I mentioned to the worldwide about him only.
মিডিয়া আছে যে রাষ্ট্রের টাকা দিয়েছে ডক্টর ইউনূসকে যখন হিলারি পররাষ্ট্রমন্ত্রী ছিলেন, এই বিষয়টা
ওই ব্যাপারে আমার কোনো ডিটেলস ধারণা নাই, এবং আমি মনে করি ওই সময়ে যদি এমন কোনো ঘটনা ঘটে থাকে, definitely it has a proper way of addressing that. I strongly believe that nothing was done wrong by Hillary at the time, because she's the lawyer. I don't know whether you know. She's the only presidential candidate who ever studied in Harvard, Cambridge, Yale. So I think the question should come before us that if it is an issue, it should be investigated, it should be analyzed, it should be seen where if anything wrong was done. I have no problem in that, but I don't think anything was done.
হিলারি প্রেসিডেন্ট হলে পরে বাংলাদেশের সাথে সম্পর্কের কি হবে যদি আওয়ামী লীগ সরকার ক্ষমতা থাকে?
No, I think Awami League, BNP or anybody is not an issue. Issue is we are a country that is growing, and population-wise, we are the fastest growing population country in the world. We used to be very poor. I think still our people are poor, though the country has the higher reserve than ever before, and the country is very developed. I am very optimistic, very hopeful, and I'll have it. And by doing that, I think Hillary will be the only president among all the candidates today who can help Bangladesh and all other developing countries, and even in any other countries worldwide, globally. When she will be the president, it will be more friendly, more. She will treat every country, including Bangladesh, fairly, because she knows that today we think globally, but we work locally. So within the United States, whenever we do or take any step, we think worldwide. Because other than, if I am here in this country, I am a citizen, I am living in this country for 32 years, but not a single moment of my life I forgot about Bangladesh. So it will be my goal, it will be my intention, it will be my hope that under Hillary's administration, Bangladesh will do better, and we will get back our GSP. I have been talking about that along. I think I know that the Bangladesh government has tried many things to take care so far. Hopefully, the coming months, more things will be coming in favor of the garment workers. Once that happens, and also those who kill, including Aminul Islam, if they know, especially AFL-CIO come to know that that has been punished or that has been given in favor, rightfully so. I think things can change at any time in favor more for Bangladesh than anywhere.
একটা বিষয় মিজো ভাই, বাংলাদেশি মিডিয়া আসছে বিষয়টা এমন যে ক্লিন্টন পরিবারের সাথে ডক্টর ইউনূসের একটা ভালো সম্পর্ক দীর্ঘদিন থেকে। তো সেক্ষেত্রে যদি হিলারি ক্লিন্টন যদি প্রেসিডেন্ট হয়, সেই ক্ষেত্রে আওয়ামী লীগ সরকারের সাথে ডক্টর ইউনূসের একটা টানাপোড়েন চলছে, সেই ক্ষেত্রে সেটা দুই দেশের সম্পর্কে কোনো
আমার কাছে এটা কখনো মনে হয় নাই। Look, in this country, as you know, I'm a president of the union. Every 3 years I have to run and face the opposition and get elected and then remain into power. So I am now 16th year in my presidential position and 13th year in my treasurer's position. So what happens, those who oppose me, as soon as election is over, I sit down with them, I talk to them, I want to hear them. I said that, look, you guys are not elected, I am elected. If you wanted to do this, let me know what are those this. I'm going to do those things and you take the credit then, because you wanted, that is what I did. So that is the way it continues for next 3 years. After 3 years they run again and they lose again. So I have no problem in that. And the idea then becomes, now Yunus has a good relation with the Clintons. And one Clinton was president for 8 years, another Clinton is coming. If she is getting elected, God willing, she will be there. I don't think that means no different than previous condition, because Dr. Yunus will be Yunus's position. He is still their friend. I think they are very close, they are very family friend. At the same time, our current Prime Minister, if she is still there, she can be friend too, because she knows Hillary. She met Clinton. She met even Obama. I saw her picture with Obama many times. So definitely the relation is building, and all both countries has to do make it better, and work for the public. I think that can happen under Hillary Clinton more than anybody else.
ব্যক্তির চেয়ে রাষ্ট্রটাই সেখানে প্রাধান্য পাবে সেটাই।
Sure, exactly.
আরেকটা বিষয় আমরা শেষ পর্যায়ে ভাই, যে ডোনাল্ড ট্রাম্প এবং হিলারি বর্তমান যে পরিসংখ্যান নির্বাচনের যে রেজাল্ট দেখা যাচ্ছে দুজনের মধ্যে কন্টেস্ট হওয়ার সম্ভাবনা খুব বেশি, তো সেই ক্ষেত্রে কি হবে? কি
আমি যতদূর মনে করি, আমার যে পলিটিক্যাল আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ডিং অফ আমেরিকান পলিটিক্স, 71% of American voters are still white, 13% are Latinos, 12% are African American, which is black, even Caribbean, and so on and so forth. So the rest is from the world. Around 5% voting strength is Asian people. So now, when the election comes, 25% even don't know there is an election. So the remaining 75%. So that 25% mostly they are Caucasian white people. And when the election comes, in November election I'm talking about, the way Donald Trump started or announced his candidacy, he already lost the immigrant part. If you know that he said that Mexican come across over, this, that, and so on and so forth. So I think he's already dead against immigrant. He's going to send all the 12 million undocumented people out of the country, and so on and so forth. So definitely the immigrant, and it is my appeal to all immigrant people that everybody should be dead against Donald Trump. Try to beat him. Yes. Then he started the Muslim. He thinks that Muslims should take it into a concentration camp that they did after the Second World War. They brought all Japanese to California from all over the United States. 600,000 of them, kept them for a few years, then later they let them go. But anyway, so that is what Donald Trump wants. And also he wants no Muslims should enter in America. I think all Muslims, whether they are Bernie supporter or not, now they should support him and go dead against Trump. And then he is saying that he's going to build a wall across the Mexican border, I think over 2,000 miles, 200,000, I think 2,000 miles, yes, over 2,000 miles. He's going to build the wall and Mexico will pay. Whether Mexico pays or not, will never happen that. But the problem is that the guy wants to build the wall, not break the barrier, what Hillary says. All we need, this country is still remain the great country. He don't have to make it great. Because it is great, that is what I am doing today. It is because of this country. Because otherwise, I don't think anywhere on earth I can go there and become the president of their union and become the treasurer for their 52 unions. I don't see it. Only America it is happening. It is possible. And not only that, year after year they are doing that. So the idea then becomes, in order to keep this country great, what Donald Trump, he want to make it is already great. We are saying that Donald Trump must be stopped, Hillary must be elected. That is what, and that is what we will do. And it will happen. You will be shocked. It is now what? Today is May 1st. May 2nd? May 1st. May 1st on 2016, I am telling you, Hillary will be the next president. Donald Trump will not be elected. You will see that on November 8th night. Why? Because the politics that I understand, according to that, no mathematical calculation shows that Donald Trump can be elected. Because he also has a problem with the women voter, and we have 53% of all American voters are women. This is a serious issue. So how you can win when you have so much baggage? At the same time, Hillary has a bad luck because she is so powerful. She has been to power so many different ways, from First Lady to the Secretary of the State to the Senator of a state. These are the things, her enemies are stronger, but they are few. I think her supporters are many, and we can win with those many. That is my hope.
আপনাকে অনেক ধন্যবাদ আমাকে সময় দেওয়ার জন্য। প্রিয় দর্শক, আজ আমরা এখানে শেষ করবো। আপনারা ভালো থাকুন, সুস্থ থাকুন এবং মিলেনিয়ামের সঙ্গে থাকুন।
ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে।